is an absolute legend, because I absolutely adore the TV series he made. Well, he was a main person in, but anyway, Arcade Gannon.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
But yeah, so he's voiced by Zachary Levi, and I fucking love Zachary Levi. I don't know why, but after watching Chuck, he's I don't know, he's like kind of an idol to me. But anyway, what kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
You don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language the Caesar's Legion speaks?
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose.
Or Kaiser, so
Many
yeah.
people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Yeah, so obviously an interesting thing here is how, like, every character within the game always pronounces Caesar as Kaiser, but obviously Arcade, being able to speak Latin, actually pronounced him as Caesar, because he knows actually how to pronounce the... knows actually how to pronounce Caesar. Anyway, where did you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar? Or Kaiser?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course.
Oh, I didn't know
He
that.
wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
I would ask that, but I have to admit, like, I'm gonna say goodbye for now.
See you around.
I do love Arcade, but I would ask that, but I do actually want to focus on Boone for now, get his mission done, and then we'll continue on and do the rest of the characters as well, because every single character has a different mission, and it's just like a huge kind of thing. Now, isn't one of your... You guys have a mission, don't you? I'm going to talk to you, because I believe... No? Wayne? You dead? Paris? Okay, they don't want to talk to me, apparently. Let me just make sure my A button is working. Oh, it is okay. Well, my X button. Okay, okay, I actually assumed there would be more missions here, but unless that's over here, because I know there is a building over here, which I believe there is actually a collectible up here. But I can't fully remember. Is this how the most of this game's going to go, I have to admit? Like, whenever I play this, I'm like, I can't fully remember if anything important happens now. Okay. Can we actually use this? Or can we not? We can't. I never understand if you can actually use some of them stuff. We can't, because, like, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's just like, I don't know. Sometimes my abilities are just, like, too extensive. Is it like a... Is there a bottle cap up here or something like that? Oh, today's physician. We don't really want that. That's it. I knew there was something. Yes, I actually completely forgot about the bloody snow globes. I knew there was something around here anyway, but... Yeah, I completely forgot about the snow globes even existing, I have to admit. Okay. Old Mormon forts. Okay. Who are you? You look very unique. I like your gun. I actually genuinely do like that gun. I really want to fucking, like, fix my lever action shotgun. Actually, because we got that off the Caesar's Legion, didn't we? Or Kaiser's Legion. I mean, because you do actually hear that. I'm not actually... Well, I hope I'm not imagining it anyway. That some of the characters do actually pronounce it Caesar's Legion. So, it'd be so much handy if I could just use repair kit on it, but I can't. It's fucking annoying. Oh, well. We'll see if this... Well, it's okay for now, I guess. What should we equip? Just like easy weapon to use. Hand rifle. Hand rifle is a very easy weapon to use. Hello, Mr. Kitty over there. Mick and Ralph's is a is it a weapons thing? It is a weapons thing, yeah. Pardon me, it's like a weapons like random kind of shop. It's like they don't really offer like the best of weapons straight away, but if you sort of talk to them in a certain way, they will offer you like really good weapons.
Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
That's where I'm heading, baby girl. And yeah, so we're actually going straight into the Atomic Wrangler. Now, this is basically like a bar slash like comedy bar slash whorehouse or whatever. So yeah, so we kind of like have to do a couple of jobs for these guys before we continue on. We don't have to, but I mean, I'm probably gonna anyway because it sort of makes things a bit easier. Francine
Welcome to
Garrett.
the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
What goods and services do you have to offer? Let's see what you have on tap. I'm looking for a little R&R. I'd like a room. Do you have any work that you need done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
Will I have to shoot anyone? Because I really want to shoot. That sounds good as long as I don't have to kill anyone.
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those dead beats.
Sorry guys, a little bit of sniffle there. My nose is sort of like blocking up. Okay. You got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked
Oh jeez,
down.
the frames.
A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Okay, I believe I know that's where all them people are. Anyway, that's all for now.
Anything else you need?
No, thank you very much. I'm not going to ask for the rest of the stuff for now, so goodbye. Talk to you later. Okay. Well, frames are dropping like a mad one. Let's relax. It's probably just keeps giving us the... look at the... Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So sharp-eyed, he cuts himself every time he blinks. Was that suit made to order? It was. And where were you at the time?
I think he's glitched out a bit. I think he's meant to be up here.
Look at you. You look like a talent scout for a cemetery. Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So who are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
Cheers, mate. So you perform stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's
A bit
right.
both.
Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Judging from the economic state of Freeside, that can't be paying much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
It's kind of nice they still actually use contracts this time. Anyway, goodbye.
Yeah, go on. Scram.
I think there is... Oh, yeah, we actually come to... Oh, I was just then thinking of 2 different missions. Yeah, we come to Hadrian, because we then hire him to work somewhere else at one point, which is actually quite cool. That's when we enter the... Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck insulted Eddie? I'm fucking... Don't make me crazy. I will get fucking... Cheers, Eddie. God, you calm me down. Okay. You fucking lucky, mate. Anyway, but yeah, the mission I was just then thinking about with the, where we hire him to go somewhere else, that's actually when we enter the Lucky 38. Actually, no, it's not Lucky 38. We enter the... Is it the Gamora? I think it might be the Gamora. I can't remember. It's somewhere.
What can I get you?
Alright. Do you have any work needs done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes.
Well, I think we met someone who can sort that out.
I'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Okay, alright. I'll see if I run across any suitable candidates. My voice, Craigie. I don't need any reputation at all. Any idea where I should look for a sex bot? Let's ask
Best
Axum.
place to start would be with Ralph at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Now, I believe I actually know where that person is, so we should be all good. Now, I don't actually think that's going to point us directly in the right place. Like, the quest won't say, hey, go here, go here, go here. Am I right? I'm completely wrong. Never mind. Wow. So yeah, so obviously part of this mission, we go to Mick and Ralph's. We go somewhere else, go somewhere else, go somewhere else. Okay. So, I believe one of the first ones is very, very much close. I might be wrong, but the same. Well, we can obviously go back and get the thingamajig in a bit. But I believe the suave talker. Oh, he would. Have I entered the wrong? I was gonna say. I thought I entered the wrong place. Then I was like, where the hell's the strip entrance? But yeah. So obviously over here is, I believe, where Old Ben is. Now Old Ben is actually the character we need for what's it called? The suave talker, like the smooth talker kind of character. So yeah. Oh, there he is. There he is right now. I believe he even gives us advice about going through the checkpoints. So hello, Old Ben. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. I wonder what that was about.
So here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to go past this? Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thanks for the advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Oh, what's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher? How did you get into that?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying, told you so.
Crier, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino.
There we are, the Tops, that's the one. That's where we can hire Hadrian and stuff like that, and other what's it called, like, talent people.
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
You said escort, like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
So you get... Oh, I could probably do that, to be fair, so I'm not going to say that. So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Damn. Okay, gunfire.
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Nice. Okay, and let's talk about something else. How'd you like to work for the Gretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Yeah. I may as well use the confirmed bachelor, to be fair. Ben, you give your clients a precious respite from the ills of the
I
world.
never put much thought into the well-being my clients
Boom.
got out of my services. I suppose they only get as much as I put into it. Tell
Exactly.
Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
And goodbye. There we are. So that's one of the people obviously done. Boom. Oh yeah. This is actually an example of what happens if we do ignore the guy. He's running in. He's like, I need to get in the strip. Pew, pew, pew. I love he just stands there. He's like, ah. Go on, Sam.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Credit check. What's that for?
Admission to the strip requires an official passport or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
There we are. Okay, goodbye.
Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport.
I do have sufficient caps, but for now, as we're sort of like just trotting along, we're gonna just like not worry about that just yet, and we'll continue on. We also may as well do the mission for. We'll do all the missions for like the Gorettes for now. We won't worry about the Kings for now as well, because that will require quite a lot of time, and as well that obviously require to have another companion as well, because we get another companion from doing quite a few of the missions from the Kings. So we don't really need to worry about them just yet, because they do take away some time. The School of Impersonation. Hey. Anyway, yes, where is Mick and Ralph's again? I can't fully remember.
You want someone dead? Really dead?
It's given us two things to. Oh yeah, Mick, you can go for Mick. Yeah, I know where we're going. All right. Do. Silver Rush also offers a. Is that door blocked up over there? Because there's a mod which actually opens that place up, and that turns into like an FBI location place, which is quite cool. Hello, Van Graff Thug. You can actually, there's a mission to actually work there for a bit though, which is quite cool, and I'll probably will do that in the future, but for now, we won't really worry about it, so let's carry on. Anyway, we'll go through here. I believe this is probably one of the weirder doors to go through, because if you go through here, like, the action marker gets really confused. And look, it looks like it wants to send you back again, and yeah, it's a really kind of weird thing, this mission, if you do try and do it that way, so you sort of have to go round a bit. It's just a very bizarre thing to do. I don't know why. It's like, for some reason, it sort of like really confuses you by coming through that door, and then it's like, oh, you have to go back through, and you're like, what? And yeah, it's kind of very much weird. Because it is pointing us in a certain direction. But we need to go. Basically, we need to go to the Mick and Ralph's. I can't fully remember where on earth it actually is. Stop insulting my robot, mate. You know, it's just a fucking robot. Okay, where is Mick and Ralph's? Can you just? You are the.
Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
Where is it? Tell me where it is. Who is your leader?
Mick and Ralph's is located just before the east gate.
Okay, is this the? What is this? Freeside. Where are we? God damn it. North gate. Oh, bollocks. Oh, just before the east gate. Okay, so if we... Okay, is that the Freeside east gate, or is that the New Vegas east gate? Can I... As I say, it didn't want to let me travel there for some reason then. Okay, readjusting. Ugh, beautiful. Okay. Hold up, Rocketeers. Okay, so just before the east gate. So... I'm guessing on the other side of this gate, east gate, because I think it wasn't Freeside, but... Oh, it is, yeah. There it is, right there. Just right where Dixon's hanging around. Dixon also has like a little backstory behind him as well. Not like an actual backstory, but as an mission to do with him in a bit as well, which is kind of a pain in the bottom. Not that bad of a mission, but it's more of a wandering around and a lot of the same stuff over and over again kind of mission. Hello, Ralph.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
What do you have in stock?
Take a gander.
Take a gander. Nothing really massively appeals to me, I have to admit. Sorry, buddy. Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. As also a resourceful fellow such as yourself must have something on the side.
Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
Ah, now I see where you want to keep this on low-key.
Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500.
500?
It ain't worth the risk of getting caught.
500 caps? I wanted to get one, because then I'd at least have another item, but... maybe later.
No problem. If you need one later, just stop in.
Okay, now give me a sex robot. Would you happen to know where I could find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
Obviously. The Gretz are looking to satisfy certain customers.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
Exactly. Is there a holotape or anything I'll need for the sex
I
bot?
don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
Sure. Ralph, I've been a loyal customer to you and Mick. How about 100 caps? Okay. Ralph, I've been directing a lot of favors. Called Booyah.
All right. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you.
Mate, freebies. Okay. Is the holotape ready yet? I'd like to know more about Freeside. Okay. What is there anything? Nah, nothing really that important. Okay. And goodbye. So long, motherfucker. Okay. We can't talk to this guy over here. He actually might be able to repair some stuff for us.
If you need guns, I'm your man.
Can you repair
For
stuff,
general
please?
Supplies and others.
Yes, you fucking can. About fucking time I found someone that can do it. Oh. Really? Holy shit, 3,400. Holy shit. 3,400 caps for repairing that. That is pretty crazy. I will repair that, though. I don't think it's really worth repairing much on here. Nah, not really much to worry about. What guns do you have for sale?
Have a look.
Weapons. What the hell is that? Embrace of the Mantis King. I've never seen that before. But to be fair, like I haven't really used the Gunrunner's Arsenal that much in this game, I have to admit. Like by the time I actually owned the Gunrunner's Arsenal, I actually didn't play the game too much, which was a shame, to be fair. But I do find it funny how they threw in a lot of like unique weapons and stuff like that. So it's quite cool though. Quite weird how you have a Vault 3 out of jumpsuit. I didn't see that before. What the hell's that? Rattan. What was that? Oh, Rattan cowboy hat. I was like, what the hell's Rattan outfit? I was like, wow. Wow. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Nah, nothing too amazing. Do you have any special items for sale?
Why? Do you work for one of the casinos?
No.
In that case, yes, I do. Follow me.
I love this as a yes or no like question. Obviously, like apparently no requires you to have some skill to do.
A polite society is an armed society.
Okay, and yeah, no. So now he has a lot of like extra stuff for sale. And I don't believe there's actually too much. Well, that's obviously one of the bigger ones, which is different. Because obviously, there's a huge thing to put into New Vegas, because that was something which wasn't obviously at all included in. Oh, that's quite cool. Huh. That's pretty nifty. But yes, obviously, like the grenade machine gun thingamajig isn't like anything that's included at all in New Vegas. Like fucking. No, yeah, Fallout 3, sorry. That's what I meant to say. And, yeah, so obviously it being included in this is quite a big thing. So, I wouldn't mind some kind of, like, shotgun rounds, but... What shotgun am I using currently? Oh, yeah, I've only got this one, haven't I? Because I've, like, put all the other ones away. Yeah, nothing real desperate to need. So, don't worry, pal. Thank you very much, anyway. Yeah, let's go get a sex bot.